I got excited, news to share. I wanted to talk about the Facebook Leaders Network. So, about a couple months ago, I was contacted via email by somebody that was supposed to be from Facebook. And of course, I was leery, because you're watching, you're thinking spam or somebody's trying to get my Facebook information. But it asked me if I was willing to do an interview. And so I clicked on the link it had. I know you're not supposed to click on links, but then I checked out what it was, and it was actually a Facebook link. And so I went back and went to my Facebook account, and I found that it was attached to my Facebook account. And so it was asking me if I would like to take part in a research investigation, a research interview. So I said, okay, I'm always up for that. So, and I didn't know what it was. I was just kind of listening. So I went through a series of phone interviews with Facebook people. And what they were asking was, how did I use Facebook? And they were like, we want to talk to you about your Facebook page. And I said, which one? And they were like, what do you mean? And I go, I have several Facebook pages. I mean, I have Facebook pages from when I had a podcast, That Cat Radio. I have Facebook pages from another podcast and project I did called Ecom Connections. I have a Facebook page for a book I wrote, Savings by Store. I have a That Cat Facebook page. I have my eBay Cat's Closet Facebook page. Which Facebook page? And they want to talk about the one I was currently using, which is That Cat's Travel Connection, which is about my travel business. So I said, okay, we'll focus on that one. What do you want to know? And they basically wanted to know how I was using it. And I love Facebook and I hate Facebook. I have a love-hate relationship. For those of you that know me, have been following me for a while, you know I've been in Facebook jail often. And for those of you who don't know what Facebook jail is, count your lucky stars. Facebook has algorithms set for many different things, but one of the things the algorithms are trying to do is to find out if you are a real person posting on the platform versus if you are a spam bot. Okay, so they set up these algorithms to try to catch the spammers. And so if you post the same thing too many times, or if you post too fast, or if you try to friend too many people or try to unfriend too many people, or any number of things, they won't tell you what it is, because it's kind of like Google's algorithm. If they tell you, then the scammers and spammers will find a way around it. So I have gotten caught up in those algorithms, those rules, and so I've been labeled in the Facebook system a spammer or a scammer. And so they will put you in what they call Facebook jail, which means they don't suspend your account or anything, but you cannot like anything. If you've liked too many things going forward. So it was so weird to read my friend's Facebook post and I couldn't like anything. It's like, how do I let them know I read this and I agree with what they said or whatever? So I left a lot more comments. And then other times I was in Facebook jail and it would say that I always got this going too fast. And I thought, look, I know I operate at warp speed, okay, but really you're a computer. And so sometimes I couldn't like things, couldn't like a page, couldn't like a comment, couldn't like a person. Sometimes I couldn't add friends. So I thought I was a real weird person to get invited into this network, right? So I had these interviews, and so when they asked me my opinion on Facebook, I was more than happy to jump in there, baby. I'll tell you what I think about Facebook. You really want to hear? So I did. I told them what I used Facebook for. I told them my frustrations with Facebook. I told them that I did think that Facebook was responsible for a large portion of the growth of my travel business. I estimate that as many as 80% of my travel business agents that are working with me to build their own agencies have come through Facebook. And probably 80 to 90% of the travel clients I have where I'm booking travel for them have come through Facebook. So they loved hearing that. And that's maybe one of the reasons I got into this group. But like I said, I loved being in it because I also have the chance to tell Facebook what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong. And believe me, I'm happy to share that. So what happened was I went through a series of interviews with different people, I'm guessing higher up in the company. And after a while, I got an email saying, you've been accepted. Congratulations, you've been accepted to the Facebook Leaders Network. And I was like, okay. So far it seems to me that the benefits are, well, first of all, they sent me this nice little box. Okay, this is my welcome to Facebook. Boost with Facebook is what the network's called, the Facebook Leaders Network. So to make sure that I knew I was official. And interestingly enough, it came right around Christmas time. So I just put it in my Christmas tree. It's a pound of coffee from Henry's House of Coffee. Okay. And it's a nice metal water bottle, which I'll take on my next trip. It says Boost with Facebook Leaders Network on it. And it's a nice ball cap. So the next time I don't have time to do my hair, I can wear the official Facebook ball cap. And I don't think I'll wear that on my trip because people will think I work for Facebook. Yeah, I don't want to be in public and have people running up and asking me questions and telling me their political opinions. No, thank you. But I appreciate the hat. It is a very nice quality hat, and I will enjoy that at ball games and such. Just not when I'm in the airport. And I got this nice little decal that I think is meant for the store owners, the brick and mortar store owners, to put on their window to show that they're part of the face. I have no idea what to do with this. It's a cling. So anyway, thank you. I appreciate that. If I had a brick and mortar store, that would go on the window. Hey, Nicholas, I want that. And this nice welcome letter. And again, I was wondering, what is the benefit of being in this network? And so far, it seems to me that number one, I have an avenue to them during my regular phone interviews to tell them what I think they're doing wrong and right. I'm fair. So if you have anything you want relayed to somebody at Facebook, I actually get to talk to real people. There are real people working at Facebook. In addition to that, they have sent me several links to education programs they run. So I've actually got a class I'm taking in Facebook ads. I've got a class I'm taking in Facebook communication, and I've got another one I'm taking about running Facebook for your business. So they are developing some educational resources, and I'm thinking that you always have to see what's the motivation, but I think going forward they want to offer these kind of classes to any small business owner that wants to take them. So I'm enjoying taking those and learning what I'm learning, and of course I like to share with you what I'm learning, so that'll get funneled to you guys. In addition, it says get connected. There are members only Facebook group. So there are lots of that going on. I get a lot of networking in there with a lot of other business owners, and it's a good Facebook group. They share a lot of ideas, what's worked for them to grow their Facebook business page, what hasn't worked. Again, you got to be careful what you say in there because it is a group run by Facebook. So again, learn something new. Every week I get a newsletter from them with the latest tips. Now, again, they're not going to tell even their leaders network what the algorithm says and what to do to be seen, but they do give you little tips about, we're moving this direction, or these things are not really good for Facebook businesses. So they give you little tips and education. Also, they're interested in helping me. I think I'm going to reach out to this in the next few months. I've got a lot of travel coming up in February, but maybe this spring. They are interested in sponsoring a civic dinner. So if I will put together a civic dinner for small business owners here in my little town of Batesville, they'll provide education, information, and support. And I'm guessing from what they say in this letter, funding for the dinner. So of course, that will benefit them. They want to have a dinner where the small businesses in town can discuss how to use Facebook for your business. But I'm happy to do that because I would love to network with other business owners here in town. So anyway, I'm excited. Yay me. Congratulations. That Cat's Travel is now a member of the Boost with Facebook Leaders Network. So do me a favor, subscribe, hit like, share this with your friends who are trying to learn Facebook, because going forward, a lot of my business aimed lives are going to be some tips I learned about Facebook from the education products they're giving. So I believe in learning it, and then I believe in sharing it. Put that out there. My very first business mentor talked about that, and all the way through my career, that's what I've done. So if you want to learn more about Facebook, do me a favor and hit follow, like, subscribe, and all of that, and we'll talk Facebook going forward, in addition to other topics. Have a great Thursday night, and have a wonderful weekend when it gets here. Love you. Bye.